recording.
We was already in it.
Hey, so Baylor's gonna be like that. I hope.
You said what happened? What happened?
Baylor's gonna be like that. I hope.
And in Tristan's league?
Yeah.
Oh shit. How y'all looking?
Oh,
We looking decent, bro.
Texas Tech gonna look ugly, I ain't gonna lie. Everybody left.
Everybody,
I got my quarter.
I got a lot of young guys, but they good.
I got some speed. I got some speed, but I got my quarterback, man. That's the most important part.
damn!
You got
That
them locked down.
We're gonna see, man.
That Kansas and Duke game is on right now.
Speaking of that, hey,
Kansas.
I'm telling you, the
Boozer.
number one player is
You
not.
think
who
it's
y'all
on
think it is.
Kansas? You think it's on Kansas? The Kansas
Yeah.
point guard or a guard? Is he a guard?
He gonna be a guard. He like 6'4".
Yeah, I've been seeing some noise about him. If they
What's his
said
name?
him, I don't
Darren
know,
Peterson.
man.
Okay, Pearson. Sound like a brother.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure. Darren.
They said it's the top three is
Damn.
him, AJ, and the Boozer, one of the Boozer twins.
I ain't
Cam.
think Boozer was gonna go crazy like this for real. I know it's early for all of them, but they
Is that
like
the bigger brother? Or the little?
Cam,
Yeah,
is
the
it
big
Cam?
one.
Is it Cam Boozer?
It's the big
Cam,
one.
yeah, Cam Boozer.
Cam, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nah. Like I said, I got some things that I want to say, but I'm gonna wait till after this game and see what that stat line looking like.
Bro, just say it. You might as well just get it on record, bro. Don't be scared.
No.
Don't be scared, bro.
Nah, because after what AJ just did at the Garden, bro, I can't really say that because AJ went crazy
Right.
against. It was against UConn, right?
Damn. Darren Peterson
Yeah.
not even playing tonight. Damn.
Oh hell.
Yep, he not
He
number
missed with
one.
the
He
hand.
not in there. Get him go.
Hey, Kyrie was hurt most of his years, and look
Oh
at him.
hell. I know you're not comparing him to Kyrie.
Bro, look at his tape, bro. Look at his tape. He reminds me of Booker in a way of like, bro, he's just a technician. He can get a bucket whenever. And yeah, look at his tape, bro. He's nice.
That's the thing.
They all nice.
Like them people we just named, those dudes came like those highlights came to me. Like I ain't heard of what's his name, Darren.
That's
Pearson?
fine. You don't have to hear him. You gonna know who
I'm
he
saying-
is, bro.
He hurt right now or what? That's what it is.
That's fine. You okay?
Man,
Hold on.
I
I'm
feel
just
like a lot
talking.
of, and this was what I was going to say, like a lot of people that goes to you, like the Cam Boozers, the AJ, I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name.
the Banster.
The
Yeah.
bastard.
Like these are like athletic, like freaks, like guys that are big, that could jump out the gym, like the Andrew Wiggins, the Jabari Parker. Like when we was coming up, like guys that can just jump naturally and be hella athletic. I feel like those are the guys we always hear about, right? But then there be guys that go. I'm not even gonna say under a radar because Peterson's not under radar. But there's guys that maybe not as promoted as those guys are. You don't see as much as those highlights because it's just like they're not as athletic or freakish as them. So like Darren Peterson scored I think like
See, brother.
60, 70 on AJ, beat him twice in high school. Now that's high school, I get it. But it's like he a problem.
We're gonna see, man. You gotta play tonight though, and you didn't. So now I'm just gonna
You don't
say
have
he
to play
ducking.
tonight. It's a long game.
We ain't doing that shit, bruh. He ducking.
He already
Get your stuff.
Nah,
Time to wait.
I'm
Give me
bullshitting.
the shot,
I'm
Doc. I'm
Look,
playing.
he already ready for the NBA. That's all they do.
Nah, I'm bullshitting. Nah, I seen his tape, bro. He cold. But this is probably one of the best years to be tanking right now, man. Cause
Damn,
they got some shit. They got some shit right now in that drive.
I would say this about. Go ahead.
Nah, you good.
I would say this about. I think AJ's game's going to translate seamlessly. I think Darren's going to translate. It's going to be interesting how Boozer's games translate because he's kind of like that big body, but it's kind of like, is he going to be like more of a Blake Griffin-ish? Is he going to kind of pave his own way? Because like he could shoot the ball, but his form ugly as hell. Like they gonna make him change his shot for sure. But it's gonna be interesting to see how his game translates in the NBA.
Why would they change the shot?
His dad's shot wasn't pretty either, though. That shit was
No,
kind
they
of
do that.
crazy.
They do that to a lot of players. When you get to that NBA, they change your shot.
I feel like they wait a little bit and see what you
Well,
shooting. Though. Like they
Markel
did
Fultz,
what?
what they do right away.
Well,
Change
nah,
your
that
shot.
That's
was
a learning
different.
situation, though.
And
That was well, not that's different though, because he was dealing with nerve damage in his shoulder. So like you see throughout his career, he changed his shot like 3 4 times. Now, if you would have said like Lonzo, I get that, but he started with that awkward ass shit the first couple years, and then it wasn't working. So now you see the more traditional release. I just feel like that you got to see what it looked like first when you first couple. I won't say year, but like that first year, you got to see what his shooting percentages look like, and then you make the change. Because imagine if they change Halliburton ugly ass shot, like that's
Bro,
one of the
it's
ugliest
different,
shots in
bro.
the game. That's one of the
Halliburton
ugliest shots in
shooting
the
off the
game.
dribble, bro.
Yeah, but what I think Steve was one of the first dudes to tell I think Shaq not to touch his shot because I think they were talking about doing that. And they talked about this in interviews. And just imagine if they would have been like, nah, you need a more traditional or just something that looked better. Would he be shooting the same today? I don't know. But he kept that ugly ass release and he hooping. So I just feel like you got to see where they at first before you talk about tweaking things because that's something that they've been dealing with their entire life. You don't want to just fuck it up. Unless you're like Gilchrist, Michael Kidd Gilchrist. I don't know if y'all remember Buddy Shot, bruh.
man, that was crazy. Yeah.
Yeah,
They
man.
didn't change his shot, right? What you
They
say,
should
Aaron?
have.
Go ahead and keep
They
it.
should have. They should have. I don't know how he made
They
it that
probably,
far with that.
they was probably instructing him hella times to do this, do that, and he was like, okay.
But it's
I can
come to
see
shove, he said, "Fuck it."
That's how it was funny.
Man. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I think it's gonna be a deep class. Um, and yeah, it's gonna be interesting who go 1, 2, and 3 in this class. And I don't even think number one may even be the best player. Maybe his number one is just shoot like we really need a big or we really need a guard. A lot of the year it's like go get the best player. I think you can afford getting like what you need in this class, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I
I
can see
was
that.
curious why we still on like college players going into the draft. I want to talk about the guys that were in college last year that are in the draft. Who y'all think is the front runner right now for rookie of the year? Because my answer is not who y'all think it would be. And Cooper, obviously not Cooper Flag, but it's not VJ either. I'm
Nah,
curious
he's
to see
cleaned out.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie, buddy from Charlotte, Con, been hooping. I'm talking like 25,
Yeah,
30. I'm like, where did this come from? Like,
yeah,
Oh, that's a
I,
shooter, right?
Con, I think his name is Con Canupo or something like that.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
think that's how you say
Con.
his last name, but he's been
Knipple.
hooping lately. Knipple, there we
Mm-hmm.
go. He's
Yeah.
been hooping. I think
I
he's a
think
dark
Cooper.
horse.
Cooper's been turning around though. He started
Yeah,
slow, but he's starting to spark up. So he's up there in that race.
yeah.
I hate
Cooper.
that. I hate that if like let's just say they're both like they stay on this same trajectory for the rest of the season. Like I hate that by default they're probably going to give it to Cooper and not Khan just because he's that first round or the first overall pick, which sucks. But Khan's definitely been playing a lot better than expected, especially with that Charlotte team.
Yeah. I will say this, man. Like it's like a pet peeve of mine where it's like, bro, it's barely been a month. I'm not saying this because you brought it up, but like I'll be seeing like MVP race and things like that. I'm like, dude, like it haven't even been a month yet. We talk about MVP. We're talking about somebody. I was watching the Jazz game and they was talking about like Laurie Markkinen versus the Bulls. He was going stupid, right? Their announcer was like, and this is why he should be an All Star this year. I'm like, dude, it's only been a month. Like we seen people go off for a month, and then the rest of the season they kind of plateau. Like, so it's just one of those things. Like, man, like let's at least get to New Year's before we start talking about like award races and things like that.
Yeah, but it's the early parts of the season, bro. It's like the dry season. You know what I'm saying? The real NBA season don't really start till like after All Star break. that's when shit gets spicy. So right now they just need something to talk about, which I can respect a little bit.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that they got nothing to talk about right now.
I mean, there's a lot to talk about, but I get it. That no one really cared about the first 20, 30 games of the season. So if they did, the Thunder would be the talking point of the whole league because it's
Right,
literally
bro, they going
It
crazy,
would be
bro.
it would be reminiscent of what we witnessed with the Warriors back in after we won the championship. So that 2016, 2017 year, like they got their best player not even playing fourth quarters right now, bro. And he's still dropping 30. Like
Without their second best player playing any game.
without exactly. So I think with the Thunder right now, they just got a bunch of dudes that know they role, bro, and they play their role to the fullest, and that's all you could ever ask for. Like I think that's Steve Kerr's problem with his team right now. He got a bunch of role players that want to be stars. They thinking about being all stars and all this other shit. They don't even care about winning. You got pods talking about I want to be the next step Curry. Like nigga, you're not even. Come on, bro. Let's be real. Like, bro, you ain't show me nothing that I'd be like, okay, you might be up next. Like, you ain't even touched 30 in a game yet, bro. You talking about you gonna be the next 30? Like, worry about being the next fucking. I don't know. You're not even better than Corey Joseph right now. Let me stop. You that's disrespectful.
Yeah,
But
that's
like
very disrespectful.
that's disrespectful. But goddamn, nigga, just be the best role player you could be for right now. Like, say no
Try to
JK,
be a
but
champion first. Like,
man,
what does it take to be a champion?
Right. Who would you compare him to?
Jeez.
Who would you compare him?
Uh,
What's his max potential if it's not Curry?
his max might be Kirk Heinrich, bro.
Hey, why was I going to say the same thing? Kirk
Nah,
Heinrich, bro. I can
like
see that.
I, if he is at his best,
Gives me Drew Holiday vibes on the Celtics.
yeah, I don't think he would
Drew,
be
Drew
that.
big though. Drew is
Yeah, I don't
big
think he
though.
would be that
Oh, I was
defensive.
just thinking about like his role though. I mean, like he's not the defensive player Drew is, but like when you kind of factor in like how he leads the league in drawing charges and shit, like that's creating turnovers every time. So I was just thinking in that aspect, and he's just like a backup handler for Steph, and like we don't ask him to score 20 a night, but he can if he needs to. Or I won't say he if he needs to, but there's times where he could get you 20 on just some bullshit. But
That's a great question, School. Like, it's hard. Like, another name that I'm thinking about, and it's another white player, I'm sorry. But Ty Jerome, how Ty Jerome was with the Cavs last year, I feel like that could be Pod's, like, every year role if he were to improve, right? So when like Darius Garland went down, or the way Ty Jerome came off the bench, is hindsight's 2020. But the Warriors had Ty Jerome, they had Rollins, who is coming up and finding his role. They had Chris Boucher at one point. Didn't really give him like a NBA league chance, but you see like his role now. It's just crazy how many talent slipped through the Warriors, and after they kind of blow up into their role a little bit. But
why you think that is, bro?
well, the Warriors always been in win now mode, especially with Steph. So when you have some sort of talent, like if they're not producing right away, like they're thinking, all right, we got to compete for a championship. Like if they're just at the end of the bench and we could trade them for somebody that we think could come in and win, that's what I think it is. It could be a development standpoint. I don't know, but I think it's a lot of like, okay, we're in win now. If you can't help us win this year, right now, we can't really put as much investment into you unless you're a high draft pick.
You think that's what they're gonna do with JK if he don't pull through?
It
I
depends who
think
we
it's
can get
al-
on the other side.
I think it's already over for JK too. He basically lost that starting role already, but uh, it's just he doesn't play what Steve or he doesn't bring what Steve wants, and what JK wants to do. Obviously, he wants to get to that mid range and shoot a bunch of mid ranges every now and then. Like obviously, he's opened up to like rebounding more and passing the ball more, but he wants to score, and he's probably one of our best ISO basketball players. I mean, you got Steph, obviously Jimmy, and then the next best is him, but that's just not the role Steve wants him to play. So I think just off of that alone, I think regardless of how he played and how we felt in the first week, like I think they was shipping him regardless. So hopefully, if Kobe, hey, I like Kobe White, bro. Bring Kobe White over, bro. We need like a real bucket getter on our team, in my opinion. Like we don't have enough niggas on our team that can create opportunities for others. They can't play make or they can't shot create either. Like it's just a bunch of pass around the perimeter, look for Steph, and it's that's why we. I mean, if you look at tonight, bro, we ain't had a single dude outside of Dre, Steph, and Jimmy score 10 points, bro. Like they're just so
Okay, Dre.
dependent. Yeah, I think Dre had 10 and a half and finished with 13, but we don't ask him to score. But it's just like we don't. Y'all gonna hate this, but we ain't had a motherfucker like Jordan Poole in a minute who can create their own shot, get their own bucket whenever they wanted to. So I think that's what we're missing. That's what we need more than anything right now.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree too. I think Steph needs that guy where he's can just trust him to take over while he's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think he trusts nobody for real.
He was throwing them up, him and Jimmy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, with B Pods, back to the B Pods thing. Like, if I was coach, I would for sure put Matthew Dellavedova highlights on that championship run. I'm like, man, this is the role. This is the role I want you to envision, and I want you to like. This is you. You're not LeBron. You know, you need to be Matthew. So
The thing about Pod, like he's a smart player. Like he's willing to put his body on the line. I think he just put too much pressure on himself going into the season. I feel like a lot of people, especially into like your role's about to expand. It's his third year.
Yeah.
Yeah, like especially going to that sophomore year, you had a rookie year. People was hyping your name up, and now once again we're in win now mode. So like you're trying to put yourself in a position like, oh, I got to be the starter. Oh, I got to close games and things like that. Where it's tough. Like it's he got to kind of he's thrown into the fire and he can do it, but he's just I think he just does too much and it could be a mental game for him. So it's interesting to see. I like that he's more aggressive. I know it kind of hurts us at times, but last year like he wasn't really aggressive at all. But like just trying to find his confidence. I think once he find that confidence, I think we've seen a little bit last year going towards the end of the season, where it's like okay, like I could hit the 3 point, I could hit the mid range. I think he needs to take more mid ranges because that was more of his game his rookie year. But maybe it's a scheme thing, like Aaron was saying with JK, he wants to take the mid ranges. Maybe they're asking them to take more threes. I know Steve Kerr, he was like going into the season, like we got to take more threes. So he challenged the team to take more threes, but I just wish to see him take more mid ranges. I feel like that's his like comfortable range for real.
Bro, he's the master of driving all the way to the bucket, and he tries to like he thinks motherfuckers is finna jump at his pump face, but they never work. So he gets to the rim and he's just fucking under the rim and then passes out. Or Jimmy may drive and create him an open three and he doesn't take it. He'll pump fake, drive to the rim and do nothing with the ball. So I'm just like, bro, just fucking. And if he do shoot it, he do that weak ass. I think at one point he was doing that hook shot for a minute last year or that. I'm like,
That
bro, like,
was
what are we doing, bro? Like. I don't know, man. Hopefully he figure it out soon, bro. Just be yourself, man. We don't need another Steph. Like we just need niggas around Steph that are capable of hooping, putting the ball in the bucket when needed. So
he came a long way. I remember when he was rookie, bro, he'd be a fast break. He would not do a layup. He would look for 30. 30 or 11. Where is 30 or 11? I'm not going to shoot this ball.
yeah, man. I don't know. The trade deadline can't come any faster or any quicker, bro. Cause we need a real bucket, bro.
We need
I
a
mean,
splash.
I think tonight, what Jimmy had 33, Steph had 34. And it's just like we still lose by 8 points, bro. Like that can't happen, dog. Especially when Jimmy giving you 30 plus, you're not supposed to lose them games right there, bro.
I think it
So
is.
let's.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead now.
I was just gonna say, I think there's also the thing we don't think about with the NBA players is they're on a long ass like road trip as well. Like they've been, I think this was the fifth or sixth game of the road trip. They've been traveling all the time. They're about to go on another back to back. And I think they have the most games in the season. Like if you look at our schedule, like it's really trash.
17.
It's really trash to start the season. Like some people are chilling, bro. Like the Rockets got 2 games this week. Um, so and I was seeing the Spurs. Like we had two more games played than the Spurs, and we played them like on Tuesday and Thursday, I think. I was like, man, to start the season, it's trash schedule. Who did that?
You
I
seen
don't
that?
know. Yeah, I seen it too.
Says we have someone in the audience.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's such a trash schedule. So I was like, man, Adam Silver better bless us on the back end because like
They did though. I seen it, and I think we had the league leading. I think by December we'll have already played 5 back-to-backs. To your point, I think we played 17 games this year. The Rockets are at like 13 or 12, bro, or something like that, which is insane. So you give the oldest team one of the hardest schedules, or I just think where we're at, we'll be all right. But it's just it sucks because when you got a new guy like Al Horford, who already said like they already say he's not going to play in the front end or the back end of a back to back. It's hard to get your rhythm, especially with a new team. So I think that's why we see his early struggles from the three ball because it's just like all these back to backs you're not playing consistently enough. So I think towards the back end we'll find our legs. Hopefully, with a new trade, might give us some new life. So we'll see.
So let's say JK and B Pods are part of a trade package with the first round. Who do you think we getting for that?
I like Trey Murphy. If a first round pick is involved, man, I'm hitting up the Jazz again and see what's up with Laurie. But I think Trey Murphy's a good start, or Kobe White.
Johnny's commented no invite.
I ain't got no payment, brother. Fuck.
I ain't got no payment. It's
Nigga,
crazy.
I didn't ask 3 times already. Told you today, bro. Niggas still wanna act like they don't see that, bro. That's on you.
I am crying.
Just send the bread.
He said, "Send the bread."
What was you about
I
to say,
mean,
Scoop?
Shit, I was gonna say double back on Lori, man. That'd be crazy. But I don't know if I'm stuck between getting a big or getting like Aaron said, a bucket getter. So I really don't know who will fit our system perfect. I
I
feel
would
like our
love.
system's kind of fucked up right now. Like it's a mixture of like the old like the flow ball moving, and it's a mixture of like ISO ball. Like kind of like I don't know.
Yeah. I
We
I
have to
think
find our identity.
I would love to see Bam in our system. I think he'll be a great contribution because he could kind of play that Draymond role when he's not on the floor. It's kind of you kind of got like Al Horford playing it, but he's just old as hell. So
Right.
whenever like seeing Draymond, Bam, and Jimmy like all on the defensive side. Now I don't think it's realistic money wise. I gotta see what Bam contract looking like. He probably got a max contract, but like Bam would like, and you can see how like the Heat are doing without him. Like they got Khalil Ware that's over there, kind of taking over that 5 spot. They're gonna play hard regardless. So I think if the Heat could kind of be like, man, like Bam kind of expendable, we could spend money on these emojis cracking me up. We could spend monies elsewhere. Maybe they invest in a pods and a JK and say we give more length, but that's kind of going against what been hurting us and trading all of our youth for a win now, and then we're gonna have to recycle that.
When have we traded all of our youth for a win now? Or what would you class? You thought Chris Paul was a
I
win
mean,
now move?
they thought Chris Paul was a win now move. Why
Nah,
would
that
you
was
why
shit.
would you trade for
That that
Chris
was
Paul if you
that
wasn't
was
thinking
a
of win
that
now?
was that was a Draymond move just to get JP up out of there, bro. It had nothing to
Well,
do with a win now, bro. Chris
honestly,
Paul,
I mean, we
I'm
still have
sorry.
to send like a first round too. So like obviously like the Wizards seen it, but let's say like we can even stick on that point. Like Jordan Poole, yes, he was a bucket, but he's a big liability on the defensive end. So it came to a point, especially in the playoffs, where Jordan Poole was just getting picked on against the Lakers. and he didn't really show no effort on the defensive end. Now it could have been an effect from the Draymond situation, but if they both still in that situation, and Draymond's the guy that's like our defensive anchor, and you still not showing any like defensive like prowess that you have. That's why they said like, okay, we just gonna move on from it.
Yeah,
So the buckets
I
are
mean,
great, but
there's a lot wrong in that series though, bro. Like, yeah, JP was terrible, but Clay was also equally as bad, as well as everybody else on our bench in that series. So I don't know.
That was an amazing series.
That
LeBron
was a
played tonight.
shocking.
How you feel?
I feel good, brother. I feel good. I thought we didn't need him at one point, but turns out like sometimes you need that old thing back. And LeBron James, he comes back right when we need it. Got a nice game against the Utah Jazz tonight. I think it's a good warm up for him. I don't think they'll play him too much. Just let his sciatic sit a little bit. But they'll get him back in game shape. But it's good to see him back on the floor, man. What is this, like his 22nd, 23rd season? Shoot, man, it'd be dope to see him out there, see what he could do.
Legendary.
You really have to go, man.
For real though, really being the best of your game and your craft and your position for dinner, our majority of our life is crazy.
Facts. Facts. Bro, I feel good though. I want to see how it looks because it's probably gonna be him at the four. Nah, Roy at the four, and then him at the three, and then Aiden, and then Reeves and Luca. I want to see how that's gonna look because I like Marcus Smart in the lineup for the defensive side of things because Marcus Smart hustles too. So if anything, if that does happen, damn, yeah, I want to see that lineup tonight. What it will look like because I'm curious how we're gonna play that moving forward.
Man, speaking of LeBron, this just came into my mind. Like, who is LeBron's like the king of like he's got another person next to him that's like a star, right? So and it evolved with the game, right? The big three, they kind of rekindled that piece of it where it's like, okay, we're going to just put stars next to each other. And it's been good and bad for the NBA. But who is somebody, and it could be currently or older players, or old players that retire. Like who is a duo that you wish to see or wish you would have seen together?
Uh, Kobe and Carmelo. I
Kobe
think the
and
deal was,
Carmelo.
I think the deal was done or something. They just something went wrong. But I think there was a deal for him to go to LA with Kobe.
You know what year?
NBA said, hell no.
It was a year when he went to New York. It was like that year.
Mm.
Hmm.
Was that probably like 08, 09?
I think so. Was that? Oh, yeah, because he was on the Knicks 2010. Yep, so that sounds about right. Man, you imagine, bro, Kobe and Carmelo? That shit would been crazy. Or Chris Paul and Carmelo. I remember that one was gonna go. Or Chris Paul and Kobe. I remember that one was went
Yeah,
down too.
crazy. Two
That was
competitive
wild.
ass dude.
Right.
I would have hated to be Hayes in baseball. I ain't gonna lie. Them niggas.
Deal was done. The shit was inked. David Stern and I forget who's the Mavs owner at that time. I always forget the name, but
Mark
he a
Cuban.
real
Cuban.
op. Mark Cuban is an op, bro. Ran
For
to the
sure.
refs, said
He's
that
supposed
Lakers
to.
not playing.
I mean, bro, like if the trade was if a deal was done and you didn't even get a chance to, you know what I'm saying, put your chips in and make an offer, I'd be kind of salty too, bro. And this is we all know what Chris Paul was back then in the New Orleans days. Like hell yeah, I would have did some op shit too. The fuck,
That's just
you
like
coming
the
you
Luka
coming to the West
trade.
or nah?
That's like
I
the
forgot.
Luca trade, bro. Like if it was done, it's done. Like why are we reneging on the contract? Why are you bringing in all these officiators to like look over the contract? Like we handled our business. Why are you bringing in the middleman?
That's the commissioner. The commissioners say no, it's no.
Yeah, NBA couldn't let that happen, man. Kobe couldn't pass Jordan. That's really what that was about. That would have been a hell of a match,
Steve Nash. Hey, it looked good. Steve Nash is delighted.
brother. If that honestly, bro, Steve Nash might go to Toronto if he don't end up. If we get Chris Paul and he comes to Lakers, he goes to Toronto. He goes and finishes his career there because he's from Canada, right? and then like what? Who, I feel like that's a snowball effect though, because shit, we probably never get Dwight on the Lakers either. I think he probably don't end up coming for. But,
Damn. Am I basic for saying, bro, just wanting to see Bron and Steph in their prime? Not even in their prime, but like fucking post 2022 or 2019. Like, I would have loved to see that, especially after witnessing the Olympics this year, bro. Yeah, well, y'all thought Steph and KD broke the fucking league, man. Steph and Bron together, hey, in Golden State, of course, because Bron be switching
Right.
sides too much, but that would have been magical.
I hope Brown doesn't do shit for it. I hope he gets traded and come to Golden State, man. I hope
It's
it
a
don't
nice
work.
way to nice way to end your career. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And what's that, man?
retirement.
I'm just thinking like Draymond and LeBron in the front and the backcourt is crazy. Like them two together, you can stop anybody.
Draymond's dream come true, boy, to play with his king.
Right. You are copy and paste, but just one don't score the ball at all.
His king
Coffee.
is crazy. That's crazy.
Didn't he say that with the Hennessy or something like that? The
Nah,
king
that
is
was a
solid.
that.
Oh, the Hennessy?
He said
Nah,
the
that's
king is
that was that Central, bro. That parody page.
that's funny.
Uh, yeah, nah. Damn. You know what,
Um,
man? Preferably, I like to see. I like to see. I ain't even gonna say a matchup, but just like Kyrie and Braun back together, man. I would love to see that happen one more time. Not now, but just in both back when they was going to the finals back and back and battling with the Warriors. I'd love to see that happen one more time. That shit was dope.
Uh,
um, man, this duo was actually together when they was playing, but just wasn't the right time. But Vince Carter and T Mac, just if they would have gave them a little bit more time in Toronto and would have actually like gave T Mac a little bit more leeway, like they was giving, like Carter was just the guy, right? And I think T Mac was kind of looking for that. But I don't know if y'all know, but even like Tim Duncan, he was in a situation where he was almost teammates with T Mac in Orlando. Like his contract was up early 2000, and he almost took a time to go to Orlando. And Doc Rivers was the coach. And I forget how the extent to the story, but Tim Duncan and T Mac would have been crazy as well. But yeah, my initial answer is T Mac and Vince Carter. 'Cause I feel like you just the highlights you see with them alone, like especially if Toronto would have waited one more year and had that Orlando T Mac, they would have been going stupid.
yeah, very smooth.
Yeah.
Oh, my fault. No, go ahead, cause I was about to change the subject. So
I was gonna say, what if Jason Kidd actually had a real score like back in the day, like something like crazy? That would have been nice to see him pair up with somebody. Cause he had what Richard Jefferson and Kenyon Martin.
I
Imagine he
mean,
had
Vince
like
did come by.
oh Vince too. Yeah, but
Yeah.
like a real dog.
did y'all see? Cause you just brought up Jay Rich. Did y'all see what Gilbert Arenas said? He said if he would have stayed with that Warriors team instead of leaving, that they would have won a championship. It was him, Jay Rich, Troy Murphy. Who else was there?
Was Steven Jackson,
Nah, not Steven Jack.
Mike Dunleavy.
Oh,
Mike Dudley. Yeah.
Antoine Jameson.
No,
He
yeah.
said he didn't say he was gonna win it the next year after he left, but he's like, if y'all let them grow, because I think him and Antoine were both averaging over Dub. Then you had Troy Murphy, who he claimed was like a who did he compare him to? I don't want to say Draymond, but because Draymond can't shoot, he compared him to somebody. But I ain't gonna say they would have won a championship, but they definitely would have been a problem. I ain't gonna lie, especially with Gilbert, the way we see him hooping in Washington, and we all know what Jay Rich was. We all know what Antoine was. So it's like, damn, like what could have been. You know what I'm saying? If he stays instead of leaving after, which is crazy that he got to leave after a year, after his rookie year. But
Supposedly he wasn't. I mean, he said it. Not even supposedly, but like they didn't. He didn't have much stock. he had the talent of a first rounder, but like he
Oh,
just
yeah.
wasn't there. Like he thought he was that guy. He wasn't as humble as like other athletes. So like that's why
Type
people are like, oh, let's just give him a short contract. If he works out, cool. If not,
if he don't get hurt or if he don't battle injuries, man, who knows what he taking the Wizards to, bro? Because I mean, he had them going up against Cleveland, Braun. You know what I'm saying? And that squad that went to the championship game, so he had them going to game 6 or 7. I don't know the exact series, but he was enough to carry a team. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want that type of nigga on my squad.
I think the universe alone said we cannot have Gilbert in Oakland, so we had to get him out of there. Gilbert Arenas in Oakland, California.
So he sent him to
And,
D. So he goes to DC. This damn near
yeah,
second worst place.
I'm sorry, I don't think DC like Oakland, but
nah, it would have been sending him to Memphis. That would have been or Detroit.
True, true.
Detroit, man.
Damn, what's his peak though in the Bay if he stays? Like if we have a prime Gilbert, like imagine the levels of it. There's obviously peak Steph, like of his impact in the Bay. Then you got maybe I won't say Clay. You could say Kevin Durant. Then you could go like Monte Ellis as a next. Where does he fit in as like a Bay Area superstar? Because obviously he's a superstar. He would have been something in the Bay. Where do y'all see his peak at?
Right above Monte.
Yeah, that H0 jersey would have did numbers in the Bay. For sure.
Yeah. Keep him in the orange unis. Bro, him and Jay Rich would have been crazy. Him, Jay Rich, and Antoine Jameson.
Yeah, bro. You let them grow up together?
Was BD on that squad? Baron Davis,
Not
I
yet.
don't think so.
or he was before. I think he was.
If Gilbert Arenas paired up with Don Nelson, he would have been the best warrior before Steph for sure.
For sure.
For sure.
I was gonna say that because Don Nelson would have gave him free reign to beat him.
Bruh.
Get a
He would have gave him. You beat Gil. I'm gonna sit back. I don't care. Just get it done.
If him and
But if
Jameson
y'all
was
get
with Don
Gil,
Nelson, bruh, come on, bruh. Like
if y'all
you
get
see
Gil,
how
bro,
Al
y'all probably don't
Harrington.
get Steph.
What do you say?
Probably.
Y'all probably don't end up drafting Steph if y'all ended up getting Gil in this what if scenario.
Probably not.
But we probably got some championship runs though. So
For sure.
just
I
as
don't know
good.
if we'll be champions, but
nah, because the
A
Lakers would
run
have
though.
fucked us up.
I could
but-
see a run though, like, you know what I'm saying, Western Conference Finals or semis, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like we get close. Maybe not
That's
over
what
the
I'm saying.
hump, but it would have been exciting because I mean shit. Even though the Warriors was ass, it was always exciting. They just could never win a close game. You know what I'm saying? But they were still the most electric team. At least I don't know if that's just a little biased, but they were one of the most fun team to watch. It was just irritating because they could never fucking win the close games. Like I can't count how many times these niggas used to take Kobe Bryant down to the wire every year, and then this nigga pull out some bullshit, bro. Or that LeBron James back in the day, man, with 2013 Heat, bro, come in the Oracle, bro, and hit us with the silencer. Like that's just what the Warriors were. Like just a young,
D
exciting
Wade.
team. Yeah, young, exciting team that can never get over the hump, bro, or just never win. So I think Gil would have pushed us to another level of like we're young, exciting, we're winning some that we probably shouldn't have won, and it probably would have just ended there though, unless they add to that. But who
A
knows?
lot of those games were lost from Monte Ellis though, you know. But I'm gonna keep my opinions to myself. But
Mm,
he ain't had no help, but he would do some knock ass shit.
he would, but he'd also do some crazy shit though too, though, bro.
Right, but he would though. He would make up for it, but then he'll lose it at the end. I'm like, come on, Tay, man.
So basically, that's Don Nelson basically just saying like, "Hey, we living and dying by Monte right now." And you flip that with Gilbert, oh yeah, would have been nasty.
You know, after thinking about it though, we probably wouldn't be. We might be 5 in the West if we kept that. We got Dallas, San Antonio, Lakers.
we wasn't
I
gonna
want
be
to say.
saying Antonio, bro. I'm sorry.
No,
I would not-
Say-
I'm
no,
saying
no,
that.
no,
I'm saying that we're 5.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
below
yeah.
these teams. I'm not saying like these teams are the teams we got to worry about. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. It probably would have been ugly. Steph
Nah,
can't
I'm with you on
happen
that.
for a reason.
I was thinking because he was saying like, was it gonna be championship runs? But yeah, San Antonio would have been a problem because yeah. No, now we'll beat the Mavs. We might even beat the Suns. It's gonna be 170 to 169, but it would have been a crazy series.
Our boy in the comments said still no invite.
He said he sent the money.
Oh no, I'm sending an invite right now, man.
Hey,
They got paid.
we gonna go ahead and give him the floor, boy.
Might not be on time, but hey,
He said rent's
better
due,
late
boy.
than never. God.
You think trading JK and B Pause for Kawhi Leonard is crazy?
Yes, Kawhi's not gonna play, bro. I'd rather have people
Get
that
20
gonna
games
play.
out of bro.
Yeah, damn. That's the same. Like they
He
be
might
saying
give you
something about Anthony
playoffs.
Davis. I was like, he'll go. We just need him for the playoffs for real. We don't need him for the
We
season.
can't win the games with JK and Pods.
Steph,
y'all get
Jimmy,
Wiggins
Kawhi,
back?
and Dre.
Please,
Hell,
Nah.
hell,
Nah, no
no.
need for it.
Y'all
Please,
done with
no.
Wiggs?
Bro,
I mean,
we not getting that same Wigs that was from 2022, bro. Like that nigga's
One bad season and y'all writing bro off? That's
it's not even a bad season. He just had
Yeah,
a
we
peak
gave him
year.
two. Yeah.
He's right in that Harrison Barnes bag.
We thankful. We thankful for what Wiggins done, but it's like to get Jimmy. Of course, you trading Wiggins.
That's fair.
Yeah.
We tried to give Wiggins the
Wigs ain't
keys.
had that drive.
We tried to give Wiggins the keys to be the number two, and then it was kind of like. But then I mean, he had personal stuff going on. You know, the death of the father and stuff. So it was just a hard time for him as well. So it just business is business. Is unfortunate.
I feel that. But nah, think about Harrison Barnes. He ended up being a pretty
say
good,
that.
like
Don't say
decent
that
two-way
fucking
player,
name.
bro. He's
care about
solid, bro.
Harrison.
Y'all know
Don't
why
care
y'all
about
got rid of
Harrison.
him, bro.
Harrison.
I ain't gonna fake it. I thought
They
Harrison
don't-
was gonna be one of the ones, bro.
You say you don't know why we got rid of him? Go rewatch that fucking finals in 2016, bro. And you'll have your
Hanging your
answer.
hat on that, man. Come on, don't do that.
That's
to
the
Harrison, buddy.
that's the biggest stage. Hell yeah.
And it's not even that, right?
It is
you have
that.
to make room for KD. KD or Harrison Barnes? You
That's
tell
true.
me.
Right.
We offered Harrison a contract. He said, "I'm gonna weigh my options." We offered KD that same contract. KD took it.
Wait, he said that for real?
Yeah, they offered him the
Oh.
same contract, and he's like, "That's not enough. He want to get that 100, close to that 100." He was like, and KD took that same contract. So Harrison was a not. Yeah,
Wildin', bro.
we
My
offered
boy
him. We was
Johnny
gonna
was
keep him.
good, my boy.
What's happening?
Hey,
My
you,
boy.
how you doing, man?
Living, man. What's going on? Y'all just talking hoops?
Just talking hoops,
Yeah,
bro.
Warriors, man.
Sir, man.
Yo,
Y'all
shit,
ready to
play
fake
pods,
y'all
bro.
ready to fake the funk or what?
What you talking about?
You just talking about basketball? Or we ready to roll?
What you got in your mind?
Right.
What you want to talk about, man?
What you want to talk about?
You want to talk about that Wale album?
Hey, that Wale album was pretty good though. Anthony, I think you kind of did Miles dirty on that one.
It's
I
all
don't know.
right.
It was a couple of skips on my end, but I did listen to it one time, so I gotta listen to it again.
I agree. There was a couple
Man,
skills.
it's just saw Wale and started hating on him.
Oh.
It's all right.
Nah,
It's just
so,
all right. It's
so
just all over
my
the
thought
place.
about that, I feel like music is so diluted that something that's just product of Wale is like, oh shit, this kind of bumping, or else kind of like, it's whatever. To me, I feel like it's very
Wale
based on-
is since the album of nothing, bro.
Is that what White Shoes?
I
Yeah.
think so.
He
Yeah.
went crazy that album, bro. Now, if you would have sit down and be like, yeah, this Wale, I'll be like, okay. I'm with you.
Y'all see, I get where y'all coming from. Commercially, it didn't sound like, it didn't sound to that standard, but just we had some quality songs, like on some chill vibes type of thing. Like, but I definitely feel like the one thing I'll say about that album is he needed to have more features on there. Like there's one song I definitely could have heard J. Cole on, like, and it would have sounded perfect. I forget the track, but there's one song like that J. Cole would have went perfectly on. There's another one. I think DeAndre sent it in the group earlier. Rick Ross would have sounded perfect. It sounded like a Maybach music track. All I was waiting for was the Maybach music, you know, that ad lib to come in. But
They
he
beefing
kind of dropped
on
the ball, not having more artists. Yeah, but it was good though.
Nah,
I give it an 8 out of 10. I'm wild. My bad. I give it a 7.5, 6, 7.5, 7 out of 10. You feel me?
I feel like that
That's a
six
good-
was your.
that's a-
I think that 6 is your real rating, bro. Go ahead and say it, bro. Go ahead and say
It's-
6, bro. It's all right, bro.
6.9, 6.9, 7.
We had a couple of SZA moments where SZA got some songs on there, but it'd be some songs on their album like what the like you
Yeah.
it's more radio like you can see they try to do like radio hits and it'd be like nah I'm good bro.
Yeah.
So I think I was thrown off of that, but I'm gonna listen to it again. I'll give it a fair assessment. I ain't gonna fake it. My bad, Miles. I shouldn't have called you out like that in the group. Nobody need to know the extent, but let's also not hype on music just because music is dead.
Man, so bad.
Just-
Miles,
Send that
did you send that album in the morning too? So like, bro wanted to send that shit to us first thing in the morning. And like,
Right.
I think-
I think he didn't even listen to it yet.
I just sent the album, bro. You see, y'all reading too deep into it, bro. I just sent the album in the group chat. That's it. And then everyone else made their own. That's what I was trying to say. Like,
My boy just driving to
but-
work and wanted to share this song. That's all it was.
Wale dropped the album. Y'all check it
I'm
out.
just saying, like, it was like 5 minutes after it was sent. Anthony sent it. I'm like, damn.
So let me ask this: did you listen to it before you sent it?
I was listening to it as I sent it. That's what. That's
You
why.
had to be
You
And the
listened to
first
that
two,
first
that
song
was
and
it.
then you sent it.
Yeah, that first song was good.
That first song was good. I'm not
not
gonna fake it.
bad.
That first song was nice.
The first 3 songs. Then it get a
And
little.
then after that, it
the
goes
first 3
downhill.
was solid.
Yeah, it goes.
Yeah.
Gets a little
The
Wale
last-
after that.
Like the last 4 songs of the album, I think. Yeah, he could have cut it short.
Just do an EP next
Should
time.
have gotten to his feature.
Yeah, he did that song with Leon Thomas on there. That's the best one. They sampled one of the old 2000 R&B songs. I forget which one.
Leon Thomas gonna go on a run right now. I think he's that's probably the only good person to really listen to right now. You know how we say music is dead, but he's one of the ones as of right now.
It looked like he's starting to pick up on features too.
Right.
Yeah.
And he had Chris Brown do that feature on Mutt. Like that's big for him because like even though like Chris Brown raised that song to another level, but he's gonna get more features and it's gonna be good for him.
It's crazy.
I seen him on a
I
few
swear-
things.
I swear we just had this conversation last week about like how these new artists are like resorting to like trying to get TikTok hits, and a lot of they shit flop. But like I swear, Leon Thomas his jump came from that Mutt song being on TikTok, and that shit blew up. That's where I first heard that shit at, and it's crazy that that's how he had to get his name back out there because he's been talented for years, but it just flew under the radar. So.
I
I feel like at the end of the day, if your music is good, go ahead.
No, you're good. I was gonna say I heard of him through SZA because he wrote Snooze. I was like, who the hell is this? And I searched him up and I started finding. That's when I found Mutt and all
Oh,
that.
Nickelodeon.
You ain't never watched Victorious, bro?
Nah, I did
Yeah.
not watch it. I did not know he was part. I did not know he was in that. I didn't know that.
I didn't know he was in that either.
Not watch that.
Yeah, I
He
didn't
was
know
black,
that.
the only black dude on cast.
The dude with the
My
bagels?
Nigga, that's fucking art
Are
karma.
you watch Nickelodeon?
Nah,
Man.
Damn,
Damn,
I'm trying
my
to think of the
bad.
last Nickelodeon show I watched.
Nickelodeon.
Or was it Disney Channel?
Nah,
It was Nickelodeon, bro.
yeah, isn't it?
Victorious.
Did I say Nickelodeon?
That might have been Boondocks, brother, but
That's hella funny. I'm
I'm trying to
sorry,
think
I
who
said
else
Nickelodeon.
would y'all know that was on Victorious. I mean, I'm surprised. That's a pretty popular show. It's like right after the Cool get home. Throw the TV on.
I
That
think
shit
I was
playing.
done with Nickelodeon by then.
Yeah, I was done. That's what I'm trying to think of my last show I was watching. I really want to say it was Jimmy Neutron for real. That was the last one.
Because I watched the Zoe
That's a,
101.
that's around the
I
same
watched
time.
iCarly, Drake and Josh. Obviously, iCarly rooted out of that. But yeah, I'm with you, School. But it's tough to know what. I mean, SpongeBob's always been there, but
This
like
shit's still
any
on.
right.
Actually,
So
I think
like,
it's Drake and Josh. That was the last one. It was Drake and Josh.
that
After
show
that,
was crazy.
yeah, that was a good show.
Brother.
Don't sleep on George Lopez though. George Lopez was a good show too. That was Nick at Night though.
For many reasons.
Good night.
Oh
That's
my
Had what was that show? Family Matters. That would always come on late at night.
That'll come on right after, and I turn the TV off.
Fresh Prince came on Nick at Night.
Yeah.
It's time to go to bed.
Time to go to
Family
bed. When
Matters.
that or Rosanna came on, I knew it was time to go to bed.
Rosanna,
Oh,
god damn.
Oh man,
Didn't they put Friends on Nick at Night too?
I think
I
so.
was long gone if they did.
Yeah.
I think that's when I started really getting into Sports Center. I was like, I'm gonna start tapping into this.
The glory days of Sports Center.
The good old
Highlights.
days. You
When they
really
had
watch
like
that and go home and talk, go to school and talk about it.
what's y'all I used to like the era where they had like the things on the side that would the things that are coming up, like
The topics, yeah.
the topics that are coming up or top 10 plays and things like that.
Yeah, I ain't heard that da-na-na in a minute, bro. Like that's where ESPN lost the sauce.
Became
Yeah,
a talk
bro.
show. Everything's a talk show now.
That's crazy. I think what's his name? Chris Boomerman or Boomin or something like that.
Boomer.
I feel like he really carried football season too. Like waiting for him to go over the highlight. I think they brought him back briefly, like, and he does it after or
He
during
just does
Sunday
a
night
halftime
games.
show.
Yeah, but like when he had his own shit, like for Sports Center, bro, like I feel like he really carried that whole shit to me. But
Bro, I'm looking at these Nickelodeon shows. Did y'all know there was a show called Mr. Meaty?
Yeah,
I've heard
that was they were at like a fast food place.
That's what it was. Yeah, iCarly is probably the last show I seen. I've heard of Big Time Rush, but I didn't never get into it.
I was locked in.
Did y'all watch the Romeo show?
I
Yeah.
was locked in. That was
Yeah.
yeah, I was locked in for that.
Romeo
I was locked in for all that.
Family.
Shit. Even Steven, I was on that one.
Even Steven
That's
was
Disney
a
Channel.
banger.
That's Disney.
That was a
That's
banger.
Disney, though.
Even Steven.
Yo,
What's the best network? Growing up,
Nick.
what's the best network?
It was
Cartoon
Nick.
Network.
It was Nick, Cartoon Network, and Disney Channel.
You know, I wasn't into it. I really feel like Cartoon Network got some bangers, but I got
do.
Nick, Disney, and Cartoon Network.
If you got like dark humor, like it was like perfect for kids. Like I feel like it went Cartoon Network, then Nickelodeon was like the middle ground, and then Disney Channel was like the happy-go-lucky type shit. Like Cartoon Network, crazy.
What's
I
your
feel like
mention?
Cartoon Network was for emo kids. That's I don't know why.
Miles. Miles, what you're mentioning is not Cartoon Network. That's Adult Swim. That ain't for kids.
Yeah,
I swear that was like
Nah, Courage the Cowardly Dog was definitely on Cartoon Network, bro. That show was dark. You
It
never
was,
watched
it
Courage
was,
the
it
Cowardly
was.
Dog?
it was.
It was.
Come on now.
I didn't get
You ain't
into it,
tapped in,
but
brother.
I was really scared of
I
that
see
show.
Cold.
But that
Watch
show
Cold
really
Name, Kid
like.
Next Door.
Miriam.
That was a hit on Cartoon Network.
Billy and
There's a
Mandy,
few.
that was another one on there.
That yeah.
Dexter's Laboratory.
I
Yeah,
think
damn,
it
that
was
shit is a dark ass network when you think about it, bro. Dark humor.
Dark ass. You know, was Danny Phantom on? No, I don't think Danny Phantom was on.
That was Nick.
was Nickelodeon.
That was Nick.
That was Nick.
That was
Yeah.
Nick.
in my opinion, I'll put Disney Channel number one. First off, like That's So Raven and Proud Families like was one of the most connected shows I was on. But I think their movies like separates everything from the others.
Yeah.
Like they was putting out original movies and it wasn't the best all the time, but you still have stuff like High School Musical,
Holes.
Cheetah Girls,
Holes.
Holes, like just original movies where it's like you're spending 2-3 hours in front of the TV screen on Friday night whenever they releasing a new movie.
What's crazy when I
You-
first seen the preview for High School Musical, bro? I'm like, who the fuck is watching this, bro? And then that turned out, hey, that
You
turned out
start
to be one of my
dancing.
favorite movies. They used to have a dance along with the sing-alongs and shit too, bro.
Nobody want to admit it, bro.
Hey,
They should
that
take
was a
jobs,
hit for
bro.
sure. And the fact they made four, I think what they had four. No, they had six total. I think one of them came out
I
in
thought
theaters
that three.
too.
Yeah, I was gonna
Maybe it
say
was
three.
three. I don't know.
I
I swear
stopped.
one was in theaters though too.
I was like, I
Me
can't
and
take
Aaron-
this no more.
Me and
All this
Aaron,
damn dancing and singing.
me and Aaron used to be
That-
like
that was in our middle school?
bro.
That,
My
Oh,
boy
middle
That was
Kevin
in
school
middle
was
when
school.
that was
like
coming
it.
out?
That was in middle school, yeah.
You heard me, Aaron?
Yeah, I think I stopped.
What you
doing
said?
it, bro. I got the high school shit, nothing like that. Bro. I was like, what is this?
Me and Aaron used to be locked in on the Cheetah Girls, bro. We used to be.
Oh man,
We used to
That's valid.
we had my
own
own dreams.
yeah,
But they had some.
That's
They
what
had
I'm
some good movies, like
they had
even
some
like
baddies on there.
what Eddie's $1 Million something cook off or something like that. Like
Yeah.
Smart
Smart
We
House.
used to have the Olympics.
Smart House, Smart Guy, not the movie but the show.
Oh,
Sister was on. Nah, that didn't start on Disney
They're not
Channel.
coming like that no more, bro. Feel bad for
Was it
these
like
kids.
was it like Freaky Friday and Parent Trap and all that? Wasn't that Disney
I
Channel?
think that's Nickelodeon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or is it Disney?
Yeah.
Nah,
Disney.
it sound
Disney.
like it.
I think it's Disney.
Shit.
Yeah.
Disney.
Disney? No, it was Disney. They did the little Olympics, like with all the main artists.
Oh,
like
what
everybody
they
like
did,
that
like
too.
mashup? Yeah.
Yeah, that was tough. Disney, yeah, Disney actually, yeah, it was in their fucking bag, bro. Shout out to whoever was cooking that shit up.
I can't think of it right now, but
Putting them kids to
Nickelodeon
work.
They used to do something similar to that shit too, where they had that
The real sweatshop.
That shit was weird. The Slime Awards.
Get back on stage.
All respect to them who went through that, bro. But damn, shout out to all the Disney kids, man. Y'all real pioneers.
Shit, that was
man.
Nickelodeon
I held
too.
it down.
That was that
Yeah,
Nickelodeon all that cast, boy.
Yeah, that was.
Y'all seen that doc?
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, I seen that.
It was sad.
It's about their director, right, or the person who damn near ran Disney had a foot fetish or some shit like that.
It was more than a foot fetish.
Schneider.
But yeah, it was a direct. It was a director though.
Yeah, what's his
No,
name? Rob Schneider.
I'm lying. That-
Nah, that's
Rob Snyder is crazy.
My bad, Rob. What's his name? It's Dan Snyder. There we go.
Dan Snyder.
Dan. Damn
And
it,
then
Dan.
what was it? What's
Dan.
Bruh's name? Bruh's dad. It was Josh Peck's dad. What's that dude's name? The other dude too.
Drake.
Nah. I'm talking about Peck's. Never mind. He was basically the dude that was coaching these actors behind the scene and taking them home and doing something strange. But they were saying that was Josh's dad though. It's something Peck. Brian Peck. I might have been Brian Peck or something like that.
Oh.
It's on that little documentary though. And that shit was sick. Man, I feel like my childhood was a fucking lie. Do you remember? I don't know if y'all remember going to the mall and they'd be like, "Hey, you I think you'd be perfect for a Disney Channel, Nickelodeon, audition." You didn't walk around the mall.
Me.
Human trafficking scheme.
That's what it-
That's
that's what it's-
editorial. Shit.
Right, looking back, man, that's what I think that was.
I remember hearing it on the radio that in Ceremony Mall they were going to do like Disney tryouts, and I told my mom like I want to go, and then day of I got cold feet. I was like, nah, I'm chilling.
Man, you would have been a perfect Disney cast though, bro.
I would have been Corey, bro.
With the flat top too. They would have made you keep that shit.
Man, I would have been on set with Orlando Brown.
Oh no.
Oh no.
But that's before the crack though, so you've been straight.
Man, Raven
Right, what's
Simone.
getting down up on
I
that
don't know.
side,
He
bro?
said during the time they was bop bop.
I
Right.
dude would have loved you.
Chill, bro.
Hold on. Pause.
Man.
Damn it.
This my bro here.
Man,
Hey, Scoop, just change the subject really quick. Your boy got spit on, bro. How you feel about that, bro? Your boy Jalen.
First off, that's crazy to say after what we were just talking about. But I think that's what the NFL needed, that AFC North rival. We need something. We need a spark plug, and I feel like that's what that was. And I think next time they match up is must watch TV because we want to see these two go at it. I
Y'all
don't think we
played
had a
twice
real
already,
wide
right?
receiver DB. Like I'm not messing with you like that in a minute. So it's gonna be fun to see. Granted, I don't
Have
think
y'all,
we're putting Jalen. We're not putting Jalen back at corner. There's no. I don't think we should keep him back. Keep
haven't
him
y'all
at
played them
safety.
twice already?
Yeah, you're right. We actually did. So you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jamal was
Something forward
quiet
to the
this
next
that
season.
matchup, wasn't he?
Next season, yeah.
yeah, Chase didn't really do nothing.
Nah.
I think the one game
I,
suspension is kind of lame though. Like, yes, he spit, but did he really spit on him though?
Yes.
it is in
Didn't
4K.
he?
And
Like,
then lied. And then
that,
lied
I,
about it.
Shit.
but
that
like
shit so that
it
shit
went
so
down
disrespectful.
though. Like even Jamar said he was like, if I wanted to spit on him, I would have spit on him,
But
and
I'm
I
not
believe
believing him.
him.
He said he didn't
I
spit, and
believe
he
him.
spit. His camera caught on 4K. I ain't believing nothing you say after that. You lied to the whole world.
That shit so disrespectful, bro. You spit on the ground, not on me, bro.
Right. And Jalen could have did him weird though, because he already punched him and then just grabbed him. Jalen should have just fired on him.
I mean, at that point, hell yeah.
Bro, you spit on me? Hell nah.
If you're
I'll
in
be
that
playing-
situation, someone spit at you, bro. Come on, now. What you doing? You turning
Right.
up, bro. Whether
Got
it
to.
came at you or it hit you, bro. Come on.
Cause look
What's
at it
up with
another
it?
way. If you spit on me, I don't do nothing. Nah, bro.
Everybody
Yeah.
gonna be spitting on you, nigga.
Everybody gonna be spitting on you at that point.
Yeah, bro.
But this is the second spit incident, like starting with the
Did he
Jalen
spit on
Carter
Dak?
one with week one,
Yeah.
yeah. Like
Dak wasn't gonna do shit though. He
No.
finna get his shit tossed, boy,
Dak
by
said,
Jalen Carter.
That's not nice.
Hey, did Dak spit on him though? Dak spit first though. Didn't
I think
Or
he spit
back?
like he spit towards him like at the ground,
yeah, he
and
spit
then
at the ground.
Carter was like, "Fuck that," spit on that nigga. And then
But
said,
I mean,
"Do something about it."
if Jamar spit, I still didn't see the video. But if Jamar Dak, then he shouldn't get suspended because Dak not getting suspended for what he doing.
Nah, that shit
That's my
hit.
point,
That shit.
bro.
That
It
shit
wasn't.
hit him
Yeah.
though.
It hit him. I didn't see the video.
Yeah,
It hit him. It would have
man,
been worse if
not
he
got
didn't
him
hit
in
the
the
face.
face. Yeah,
It looks like it fell out of his bottom lip as he was talking.
that's a lot of shit, man.
What the fell out his bottom lip.
That did have a little southern twang to it. I ain't gonna fake
You
it.
heard it? I heard it. His bottom
Not
lip.
left.
I was just on the East Coast for a week, man. Might have caught on.
Where was
It's
you
a lot
at?
of
I was in Baltimore, Maryland, for a little work conference.
AFC
Good
North, man,
morning.
it was some interesting things. Both matchups.
facts. Big controversy in Cleveland. I don't know if it's controversy, but there's some shit that happened. You know, Shador Sanders gets his first go route or go time at it, and quite frankly, looked like shit. But I think it's crazy. I looked up this stat, and Dylan Gabriel's furthest completion is only 26 yards, and Shador had that in his first run at it, which I think already shows you the difference in quarterbacks. Honestly, not saying that Shador is going to be the answer in Cleveland, but give him a full week of preparation, and definitely might see better results than what you've seen from Dylan Gabriel, in my opinion.
He was getting the ball there. People was dropping it. He had like
I
3 or 4
seen
drops.
the tug that was dropped to tie the game. I won't say drop because the DB made a good play, but I mean, you that's what you want to do is give your receivers a chance to make a play, and shit, the ball is right there. I just think
Quarterback.
his only problem that I got, bro, like he be thinking he Lamar or something. Like, bro, you can't spin out of every potential sack, bro, and make a play. Like, just get rid. You're not that fast, bro. Like, I think that's what shot him in the foot in college too. Like, he takes unnecessary sacks when he doesn't need to, trying to extend the play. Like, sometimes the best play is no play. Just get rid of that shit. But other than that, I mean, like I said, he already tied Dylan Gabriel's longest completion, which, I mean, Dylan Gabriel's thrown over 200 passes so far. And to only have your furthest be a 26-yarder, yeah, bro, that's not it.
He gonna play Pittsburgh. He gonna spin into some shit. So I think that's all it's gonna take. He's gonna take him to get hit 1 or 2 times, but I ain't doing that shit no more. But I think when it comes to speed wise, it's like he got that elusiveness. Sometimes you don't really need that speed. As long as you can make the first man miss, the second man miss, throw that motherfucker away, you might be all right, man. Extend the play. I think Shador gonna be nice. And I think this whole situation is gonna come play out in his favor. It's good that he didn't get thrown to the fire. It's good that he wasn't the second man up. He got to really see people fuck up, what they did, how they react, and like I think his opportunity is gonna come. He ain't gonna look back. If it's with Cleveland, it might be. If it's not, he gonna get his chance.
He start next week, and it's a good game to start against, too, or a good team to start against. So it's the Raiders, if I'm not mistaken.
That's a you should have drafted. You should have drafted me game. Y'all should have.
How you feel about that, Johnny? How you feel about that?
Well, to stay on topic, I think what Shador did Sunday is the same things he did in the preseason, like spinning out, retreating, taking sacks, bad throws. That's what he was doing in the preseason. That's what he did in college. He is who he is. You're not going to change him. He's shown us what he is. He's flashy. He'll make a couple throws here and there. But in the end, he went 4 for 16. He took 2 sacks. He threw a pick. He fumbled the football. And he blew a lead. So you can't overlook any of that stuff. And, I've never seen so many excuses be made for somebody other than Lamar Jackson. This dude didn't take any first-team reps, didn't get to practice with these dudes, blah, 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 blah. Just the excuses are endless. It's unbelievable. It blows my mind. Anyways, they're going to play the Raiders this week. The Raiders are they look like the worst team in football other than the Tennessee Titans. Offensive line's terrible. Myles Garrett might have 5 sacks against us again this week.
Crazy.
It's going to be – I don't even know what to say, man. There's not really much to be excited about this game. I mean, this would be a great game for Shador to come out and kind of make everybody excited. So we'll see what he could do.
Well, it looks like you guys might get the #1 pick. So who would you guys want to draft? 'Cause that's the only thing I'm looking forward to. Who would you want to see be a Raider next year?
Haynes
We
King,
need a
boy.
lot. We need a lot. No, I think it would be a situation, honestly, we would trade back. Like if we had the first pick, we would take a bunch of picks from somebody trying to trade up and then just try to load up that way. But there's so many needs and holes on the team. Like there's not one dude who's going to come in and fix it. Like you got to rebuild the O-line. You got to find a #1 receiver. You do have to find a quarterback. You got to rebuild the secondary, linebacker. I mean, it's just everywhere. It's bad.
Especially from this class. This is the right class to do it. Trade back, in my opinion.
Yeah, and there's really no player coming out that's like, oh yeah, that's the guy. That dude's going #1. Like I don't know. Is there someone that's like that?
Caleb Downs, possibly.
Their
I
number
mean,
one.
I don't know how people feel about safeties, but I mean, he's been the best safety in college football for like 2 years now. So, and he projected top 5. I'd take him if I don't need a quarterback. If I don't need a quarterback, hell yeah.
I don't know about that.
That's a
Not
difference
saying-
maker
not
in the
saying he's
back end.
Not good, but like to choose a safety as a #1, you just don't see that. I don't know. If I obviously
best
we
player in the
change a
draft.
lot, I wouldn't start with safety.
I would pair up with Max Crosby, just to keep him along and help him. You know what I'm saying? That's going to help him. If you got someone threat on the other side, it's going to help him out in his stats for next year. That's a good way to keep him. I think, you guys are not in a win now situation, so I understand with the filling the holes part. Let's just try to find someone we can build around. You guys are in Vegas now. You guys are going to get the money, more money than Oakland, so free agency might be a good pool, but I would say build around Max, man, just to keep him around.
Yeah, that part's hard because 2 years ago we drafted Tyree Wilson in the first round, and he's done nothing. So it's just like it's
I
hard.
feel like a guy,
You got to
guy
get
like
difference made.
Dylan Stewart, like, you know what I'm saying? Some
Dylan
just
Stewart
freak
would
off
be
the
good.
edge.
Yeah,
Just get some,
Raiders
gotta-
got one more year though.
Right now.
yeah.
Get some
I think it
difference
starts with the
makers, man.
O-line. Like I don't know if y'all watched it last night. That is the worst offensive line in football, and it's really not even close. And you gotta look at. I mean, it makes, and I hate to bash somebody, but the offensive line coach is Pete Carroll's son. You gotta look at that. Like
That
you,
nepotism, boy.
you do have to look at that, and I mean, just you look at his background and his coaching experience. A lot of it's in college, and we all know why he's in the position he's in. And I don't know if he's a good coach or not, but I do know that they don't have the talent in that room, um, and obviously he's not getting anything out of them. So I would start there.
Let me ask y'all this.
Damn, you fire your son?
That's
That's an awkward ass conversation. That's crazy.
Maybe demote him. But let me ask y'all this. Right now, the playoff picture, the Lions and the Chiefs are out. Who do y'all see is more likely to make to miss the playoffs out of those three?
Lions.
Are the Lions or the Chiefs?
The Lions.
Mhm.
Because I don't think they win their division. And the Niners have an easy schedule, and they occupy that 7 spot or that 7 seed right now. I think we got Tennessee coming up, we got the Panthers coming up, and the Browns. And I think the Lions, they still have to play Green Bay again, and I think they still got to play Chicago, and they're ahead of them right now. So I would say the Lions right now. I think the Chiefs ain't gonna die until I see it. I don't believe it just yet, even though they're 5-5, but I'm never counting them out until I see the final 7 in the AFC, and it doesn't include them. So
I'm gonna say the
What was your
Chiefs
question,
just
Anthony?
because there's not enough offensive power over there. And if Travis Kelsey goes down or anybody else, man, it's wraps. The whole season's wraps. So I say the Chiefs, man.
Can you say your question again, Anthony?
I said who's most likely to miss the playoffs out of the Lions and the Chiefs? Right now, they're both out of the playoff picture.
Yeah, give me the Chiefs, bro. I think it's Rabs. I kind of already put Mahomes in that back end top 10 quarterback conversation at the beginning of the season. I don't think Mahomes is bad. I think Mahomes is a great quarterback, obviously top 10, but I think that team just doesn't have the weapons to compensate his style of play. He doesn't have his deep ball weapons. Granted, you got a Tyquan Thornton, you got like McCall Hartman, but that's not Tyreek Hill. And Travis Kelsey's regressed. He doesn't look the same. You know what I mean. So, and also Mahomes just doesn't look the same as well. It's like that magic has left that team, to be honest. So, uh,
It's
you know,
I don't
hey,
think
you never could count them out. But hey, I don't believe in them.
I would
they
say
got
this:
it. They got Xavier Worthy and Hollywood Brown
Rasheed Rice.
and Rasheed Rice.
I will say this: I don't see why
them dudes ain't shit for real. But I
Rasheed Rice
regress.
been going crazy. But I'll
I'm
digress.
with you,
But
Miles.
Give it to them.
Ain't McCole Hardman on the Jets?
I think he just got cut again.
Oh shit. Is it?
I would
Oh
say
no, he's
this,
on the
Miles.
Bills.
Like you said, Mahomes
Oh shit.
hasn't
I'm
been.
wilding. Respect.
You said Mahomes haven't really been that guy. Honestly, this has been his best season in like the last 3 years. Like he's kind of been
I
cooking
didn't say
down.
he wasn't that guy. I said he was a top 10 quarterback, sir.
No, no,
But
no,
I just
no,
said he's
no,
not
no.
playing at that
You said
level
he's
we
not.
used to seeing him at, man.
But he's
Because when
playing the
we
best that he played in the last 3 years. So that's I'm saying like Mahomes. This is one of the best seasons Mahomes had. Like now he had a bad play at Denver. Denver got a top defense, and he didn't do well with Buffalo. But with everybody else, like he had one other bad game against Philly, but he's been kind of on his stuff lately. Like he's put up what maybe 299, 286, both with 3 touchdowns, 318, 270 with 4 touchdowns. Like I felt like Mahomes kind of been at his best. Like this is the best we've seen him in the regular season in a long time. So that's why I'm still going with the Chiefs because I feel like that culture they still going to figure something out to get in the playoffs. And I also got to go with what I said to start in the offseason. I said the Lions was going to be third behind the Bears and the Packers, and I said they was going to miss playoffs. And everybody was kind of like, "What the hell? Like, what you thinking?" Now, There was some other stuff that I said that was crazy and not true, but that one I'm kind of holding on to, and I'm not gonna say I hope it works out, but it makes me look like a genius. So I'm gonna go with the Chiefs.
The Chiefs have a favorable schedule more than the Lions in this last half too. So, I mean, the Chiefs, their hardest opponent left is the Colts, and maybe the Chargers. Other than
Broncos.
that, they got
I got the
Houston. They
Broncos.
got, I mean, that too. But I mean, we see how close that was. So that's a toss up. They got the Raiders one more time. They got the Titans. They got the Texans, and they got the Cowboys. Meanwhile, the the Lions got to play Green Bay, got to play Los Angeles or the Rams, got to play Pittsburgh, got to play Minnesota. That's probably their easiest game remaining outside of the Giants, and then they got to go at Chicago at the last game of the season. So it's a tougher schedule for them than the Chiefs right now. So that's why I picked the Lions to miss it.
And I know I
It's
toot
hard
my
to bet
own
against
horn.
Mahomes.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I know I toot my own horn on my takes, but what's like halfway through the season? What's like a take? Maybe we was looking at y'all crazy, but it's starting to come in fruition. What's the take y'all had in the summer?
Can't remember.
Man.
I'll be remembering all my receipts. Hey,
Oh,
Drake
oh,
London and
oh,
DJ
hey.
Moore, boy.
Hey,
I don't know how y'all felt about my Georgia Tech take, but we're live.
outside.
College football playoff.
Hey, Texas Tech too, boy. I'll be right there with you. Yeah.
Bro, speaking of Texas Tech, they have that linebacker is crazy.
He is
Jacob
cold,
Rodriguez.
Bruh, oh my.
Shit. He can make an argument for being. This is why I would hate to need a quarterback in this draft, bro. But like a first pick, like to have to miss out on this talent, bro, for a fucking Fernando Mendoza, nigga, I would be sick. I wouldn't even do it, bro.
Hey,
I
he
just
not
straight.
bad, bro.
He not bad, but that's not who I. That's not a like. I don't
We
know,
say
bro.
that every
Maybe.
year though.
Yeah, and who would you rather have right now? Would you want Cam Ward or would you want some of the playmakers that went in the first
No,
round? Like,
you said that the year Caleb Williams and Marvin Harrison, like you was like Marvin Harrison should be number one, and now it's like, should he?
mm, that's a number. I'm pretty sure we had.
No,
that
no, don't do that.
conversation.
Don't do that. Everybody
I
knows you
swear
the
we
big
can look it up.
guy, bruh.
We can look it up. We was having
Don't
this
do that,
conversation
bruh.
with Cam Ward and Travis Hunter, and I was like, I would rather take Travis over Cam and Shador if I needed a player. What I was saying with Marvin Harrison, I was saying if I'm the Bears at the time, which probably sounds stupid now, they had Justin Fields. Why would I get a quarterback if I need receivers? I'd rather just get receivers at this point. That was the argument I was making for the Bears: is trade
Bro, you
back and
talking
get
about
Marvin
their
Harrison.
number one, bro. Which is
We could.
it's fine. Like I get it, right? He looks
I just think
amazing.
you have the conversations mixed up because I was for sure saying I'd take Travis number one over Cam or
No,
Shador
no,
for sure. If I,
okay, that's all right. You know who
the
troll
receipt you
king
could go
is,
find,
right?
you could go find the receipts. I'm pretty sure I said if I'm the Bears, why would I need a quarterback? Granted, like I said, it looked crazy now, but Justin Fields, I was just get him some receivers and some weapons. That's all I was saying.
Didn't the Bears trade for that pick?
What pick?
That for number one pick?
Yeah, I think it was part of the Bryce Young trade, if I'm not mistaken. Somehow, I think they ended up getting the first from Carolina, and that ended up being the first overall pick. And I'm pretty sure I said I would trade back to get a receiver or so and get more pieces to build around, but that was 2-3 years ago. So have fun looking up that. Ant.
What? Oh, man, I'm not looking that one up. I already got mine. Eyes on the prize.
Y'all trying
I
to
don't.
go ahead,
I was like, I
Snoop?
don't know. I was like, I don't know which take I had. I just know my Jalen Warren take just ass. So
Sorry, bro.
man, we got no running
Sorry.
game picture.
I'm pretty sure we all called fuck, what is the NFC South or no? Is it the AFC South? We all called them trash,
AFC
and
South.
we look crazy right now. So
Everybody did though.
Hey, my Colts take was garbage. I shouldn't have wrote the Colts off like that. I did not think they. Daniel,
boy, it ain't no way.
Daniel Jones and Jonathan Taylor.
No one's seen that.
Man. Do y'all feel like Sauce Gardner is really making an impact on the Colts? I haven't watched their games, but if y'all have seen it, do y'all
He's
feel
only
like
been
he's
one
making an
game, huh?
impact?
Hey, he only
He'll
played
be
one
all right.
game. I thought he
Who
did
is
all
it?
right.
Who?
Sauce Gardner?
No,
Toss.
Oh,
Did I say Jonathan
Yeah.
Taylor or that?
no, he
No,
said
he
Sauce.
said
Nah.
Sauce.
He
Two
dropped
first
a
round
pick.
picks is
They
crazy,
played
bro.
the Falcons. He dropped a pick. He played all right.
Two first round picks though is crazy, but
it's funny how the Jets kind of look better with these two off the team though.
He's on that championship window, man. They're there.
Sure. Does the AFC go through not Minnesota, Indianapolis?
right now it goes
Fuck
through
no,
Denver.
Oh no.
And that's a
Yeah.
tough place to
we
go
just
through,
we
boy.
just we just beat the Colts.
I feel like someone made a comparison for this year's Broncos team to that year the Steelers started 11-0, and I kind of feel like that was an accurate comparison of just like the record doesn't really show how. I mean, they have a great defense, but like that offense from I think it's taking a huge step back from what they were last year, and mainly Bo Nix taking a step back, and you'd expect that leap from him. I mean, the numbers probably look great, but watching the game, don't I feel like they don't his numbers really don't compare to what we're seeing, and he's struggling out there for the most part. And I think that's going to be their Achilles heel when it's time to get in the playoffs. If they get home field, that's great. But at the end of the day, you got to score points, and if you can't do that, you can't rely on your defense every single game, as great as they are. But I don't see them coming out of the AFC representing in the Super Bowl.
He's just not making mistakes though. Like you don't turn the ball over. They lead the league in punts. They punt more than anybody. They trust their defense, and obviously it's
Can only
working.
can only get you so far though. Like at the end of you,
Yeah.
like defense wins championships. Don't get me wrong. Like it's great to have a defense, but like I just think if you got to go against a team like Buffalo, who is capable of putting up 40 on your head. Like if you can't stay toe to toe with them, then or if Kansas City sneaks in there, and I don't know, it's just you got to be able to keep up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Offensively, they're not really intimidating, but like you said, the defense is probably defense definitely has you championship game on your A game.
Right. I got a little segment for y'all, man. I've been seeing these on TikTok, and so try this out. I'm sure you've seen where would these players rank in today's game. So I'm gonna stick with football, and we're gonna have five different levels, five different tiers of players, and we're gonna start off with where would you rank Josh Gordon today compared to these players? And for level one, we're gonna have T Higgins. So would he be better than T Higgins? Josh Gordon.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I feel like that's easy. Level two, we got Amon Ross St. Brown.
No.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
taking
my,
him.
Yes.
taking
Hell
Josh
no.
Gordon. His mouse.
I'm taking Josh Gordon.
Damn, can I get
If
that?
ARSB is at 2, that's crazy. What's the level 5 talking about?
Level three, we got CD Lamb.
I'm going to see it.
I'm taking Josh. CD been dropping shit, bro.
I'll take Josh.
Is Josh Gordon like what? He like 6'5" and ran like a 4.3. Like give me Josh Gordon, bro. Yeah,
Bro, he flashed for real, bro.
give me Josh Gordon, bro.
But
You're
you're not
nobody
taking
for
him.
quarterback.
Josh Gordon.
You're not taking him over Amon Ra though. Like I'm sorry to go backwards, but
Nah, Amaron's versatile. I don't think Josh.
how the fuck
Josh is a hell
this
of an
nigga
X.
in
Hell of
back-to-back
an X.
games had 200 yards. Like,
Okay.
give me
I
that.
feel like ARSB is same thing.
He ain't did that. He ain't did that, bro. And back-to-back games, over two. All right, whatever. Level four, JSN.
Josh.
Hell, JSN. Hell no.
I'll take Josh.
You talking about this year JSN? Like this one?
Yeah,
Nah,
nice.
ain't nobody fucking with him right now.
Yeah. So you're not taking
He
Josh
is
Gordon
going
for
crazy.
JSN. or Amon Ra, and you said no to CD, or you said over CD.
I'm taking Flash over CD.
Okay. And level 5, we have Jamar Chase.
Jamar.
They're kind of like the same dude to me.
Give me Josh. Josh is big.
Josh,
Yeah.
Josh Gordon would be the best receiver in the league if he played today.
Man,
He
I
never
mean,
was on that weed.
If he stayed off the weed,
1,600 yards, his best year,
He'll
his
be the
best
best
full
receiver.
year
Mind you,
On
he's
the
doing this
Browns
high.
at that.
with Brandon Whedon at quarterback. Golly, 1,600.
He's doing
Hey
this high.
man,
and he was
So y'all tell me
high.
Josh Gordon would be the best receiver in the league this year?
you don't think so, bro?
Hell no.
Bro.
No.
He wouldn't be the best. He wouldn't be the best though.
He would be
I
a
feel
force
like
to be reckoned with.
Right. He is a
Sure.
threat though.
yeah, for sure.
You'd have an argument to
He
be the
led the league
best.
in receiving
You'd have
yards.
a, you'd
But
have the
Jamar,
argument to be
like,
the
come on.
best. What
I
Jamar
can't
had
take
seven.
Jamar.
Jamar had 17 last year, and now it's his best year. With
Give me
Joe,
Flash.
with 17 games, and Flash had 16 and 6, or 1,616 games. With Brandon Whedon, yeah, he might be the best, bro.
Side note, I think
Flash.
it's time we start talking about George Pickens in the top 5 receivers. Cause,
Yeah.
5.
bro,
Yeah.
he this year, like obviously when CD went out, and he's just been going off all year. And I think he's like the best 50-50 ball receiver in the league because he's either catching it or he's getting a PI. Like,
Let's talk about it.
and I'm like,
At
and
one,
then what
we
he does
got
after the catch.
at one we got Jason. Or we don't even have to put these in order, but we could just name off the receivers. We got Jason in there. That's a lock. Jamar, that's a lock. Puka,
Puka.
lock. Uh, are we saying Justin Jefferson is falling out of that 5, or he's still in there as a lock? I think he's still a lock in my opinion, but
Johnny, what you say about Justin Jefferson, boy?
I'm taking Pickens over him any day of the week.
Wow.
not me.
A lot
Any
of
day
faith
of the
in
week.
George.
Right.
Give Justin.
Well,
give
let's
Justin
let's
Jefferson
keep
Dak
it in
Prescott.
perspective, bro. Let's reel this in, brother. You're out here. George is great, but I think he's just a product of being with CD Lamb, bro. Like CD Lamb is taking
But
up a lot of attention.
he
No,
was
this is a
balling when CD
product.
got hurt though.
This is a product of having a quarterback finally for George, not Kenny
That
Pickett.
part. That part.
That too.
So give Justin
There's a
Jefferson
number of
Dak
things
Prescott.
going on.
It's a whole different story.
Man, we seen him with Kirko. He's the best receiver in the league with Kirko and Sam.
Man. Sam got an effect on receivers though. I was just thinking about that with JSN. Sam don't know what
All right,
to
wait,
do.
hold on. So we only got 4 if we include Justin. Who's at 5? If we put in Pickens at 5, I don't think there's anyone rivaling him. Y'all think for that 5th spot?
Want to
I
talk about
mean-
ARSB,
Drake.
Hey,
Drake went. Yeah.
Drake.
Yeah, Drake
London.
having a good season.
Drake's having a hell of a season. ARSB. Yeah, I can't put Pickens at 5.
Amon Ra is leading the league, or he's up there topping drops, though, bro. I mean, we got to look
Yeah,
at that.
that's been unusual from him. I've been seeing a couple. I'm like, damn,
What's
what's going on?
I hate that AJ Brown fell out that conversation, man, because that's why I know he frustrated because he wanted to be in them talks, but he just by default we can't put him in there with the productivity this year.
I'm waiting for him to punch Jalen in his shit. I know it's coming. I know it's coming. Like, if y'all not going to trade me, I'm going to force a trade. And this is how I'm going to force a trade. I'm going to sock him in his shit.
It's really crazy how bad, like, they're winning games, but just, like, not in the fashion that we've seen them win games in the last, like, maybe 2 years ago when Hurts was an MVP candidate, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're just skating by. Like, this is, I feel like without offense, bro, it should not look like that on a week-to-week basis. Like, you should not be in 10-10 dogfights every week, bro. Like, 25 minimum, 24 minimum. Without offense, like, and I'm not gonna put all the blame on Jalen. He deserves some, but whoever that OC is, bro. Like if they bring him back for another year, yeah, it's finna look ugly. Cause there's no way, bro.
It's
That's
chilling though,
scary.
because AJ's
It
open
is.
in the middle of the field. You're not throwing him the ball like this. Some animosity. I just say I'm grateful. We should all be thankful that these motherfuckers not on the same page. Cause it'd be
Oh,
scary, bro.
Right.
I mean,
Man,
yeah,
I
they
think
they won a they won a Super Bowl if they all on the same page. So it's like
right.
it
And they
goes to
just got
show.
Tank Bigsby too. I seen that. I'm like, man, bro.
Yeah,
You put Tank as a backup. That's nasty.
it goes to show how losing really good offensive coordinators can affect your team, though. Because you see, Detroit lost Ben Johnson, and then the Eagles lost Kellen Moore. It's hard to come back from that and be as
Yeah.
efficient as you were. So, I mean, we're seeing like Detroit looks bad. Dan Campbell already took over the play calling duties on offense, and then obviously Philly. You know, that was the Sunday night game. By the way, was so boring to watch. Um, you know, that's all I gotta say.
Let me ask this question. We mentioned this is nobody wants to say it. I'm gonna bring it up because it was said a lot last year, especially in our group. Saquon, he was named. He was pronounced the best running back last year by a couple of people in our group, and some people said otherwise. But I was one of those people that didn't believe Saquon. Yes, he had a phenomenal season, but once again, Saquon's in the space where it's like he's not even top five right now. Like, is Saquon really that guy where we could put him up there with the CMCs and the Derrick Henrys and things like that? Like, is he really on that tier? Even though like
Yes.
he's shown like year after year, he's not going crazy as he's not as consistent as them. So y'all tell me.
he not he not on he not on CMC level, bro. I've been saying this. I've been saying this, and it's no knock to Saquon, but it's just a different level with CMC, and like this season is proving that, bro. Like he is carrying his team alone. I won't say alone, but without
Alone.
CMC, bro, without CMC, this team is not 7-4. He is top 10 in receiving yards and top 10 in rushing yards, bro. Like Saquon is not doing that. And I'm not saying he's not great. He is great, but there's levels to this shit, bro. Like, and CMC is in a level of his own right now, bro.
You are in the easy ass schedule though compared to the Eagles, so
Yeah, I wouldn't even say it's easy because half the teams we didn't play is over 500 this year. I mean, shit. Look at the Panthers; they 6-4. The Jags 6-4 or 6-5. We played half of our division already. The only loser is the Cardinals. We've already played the Rams and Seahawks. You see how dominant they look. Beat them. So it's like really the only weakest teams we played is are the Saints. Everybody else, I mean, look at the Bucks. Bucks 6-4. Like
But
we our schedule from last year was ass. Like if you want to base off the last year's schedule, but this year everybody winning that we getting ready to
you
play. So
you could say like, oh, we have an easy schedule if you want to say that, but Saquon's not even top five right now. Like I'm saying, from a year to year basis, CMC and Derrick Henry. Now Derrick Henry this year, like he's just on the later part, but as Derrick Henry was going, it's just a different tier. Like Jonathan Taylor is one of those guys where it's like, okay, him, Jonathan Taylor and Saquon might be in the same tier if we've been real.
whoa.
why
Wait.
you say
We're
whoa? Like we acted like
What,
JT not hit. Like JT
what
up
is,
there though. Like
but
JT number one right
JT
now.
yeah,
JT
yeah,
number
yeah,
JT is
one.
the best
absolutely.
running back in the game right now for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say him and Saquon are at the same level of
Why
talent
not?
because that's
Right.
not true. It's not
It's
true.
not true.
What what
how?
what is what is
Philly just
going
got
against that?
Philly's
Because
offense
we
is
were
just some
just talking
shit
about
right now.
Philly's right, exactly. We were talking
Yeah.
about Philly's offensive struggles, and that Saquon's lack of production is definitely due to that, and also the fact he ran the ball like or he touched the ball like over 400 times last season. So obviously they're gonna like load. They don't want to like burn him out. They're a playoff team still, so they're not gonna use him the same way because they don't need him to win games at this point. Like
But
they're
even
just
with his
taking it
touches,
easy.
like
That's crazy to say.
And I
We
mean,
not.
like, look at the
There's
Colts.
no. There's
They're
no.
a run
There's
first
no.
team. That's all they're known to do.
what
If
is
you stop the
Philly?
There's
run, the
no.
Colts
What is
There's no
Philly?
load
Co-
management in
they got
What
two.
is
it's not
Philly?
They
crazy.
Philly
got
is a
two
run
number one
first team,
receivers.
bro.
No, they
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 got
were a
they
run
Saquon,
first team.
Saquon
they
went
commit,
crazy
but they don't
last year
have to
because
be.
they're a
They're
run
one of those
first
teams that can switch
team.
it up.
They had a good
But they
OC
can. They
last year.
definitely one of those teams. They can switch it up.
Bro.
Definitely one of those
I'm
teams that
no,
can
I'm not
switch it up.
letting
They
you
don't
slide
need
with no
Saquon
load
moving the ball.
management in the NFL, bro. There's no such thing. It's never been a thing of
I
low
think we
middle.
hear the name Saquon and we want to just give him like tears so
Nah,
much. Like
no.
he's a phenomenal player, but Jonathan Taylor is right there with him.
Easily.
No, he is.
And this
Never said he
Yeah,
wasn't.
he
I
CMC
think
is
they're
Yeah,
just
and
in
I'm
the
not.
this
same
I'm
tier
not
as
saying
him.
he is,
They're
but
right.
I'm not gonna
They're
pour.
not.
I'm not gonna pour water on Saquon though. Like he's really
that's
different. He
not
really don't.
That's
that's not
not. He's
though.
still a top tier. He's just not on the tier of CMC and Derrick Henry, where they've been consistent every year.
Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry
Yes.
fumbles the ball in the clutch. Why are we putting so now? If
Shit,
So that
he dropped out my top five for sure because of that.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
But
Derrick
I'm
Henry, so Saquon's not up there because of he's just having an off season, but we know what he can do. We know what he can do with a
okay. So
bad
we
team.
know what he can
Give
do.
me.
That's what we're
Give me.
going off of. We know what he can do, so he's the extra tier. Like he's
So
not doing
Saquon's
it
not top
though.
five. Saquon's not top five in your
He's
book.
not top five right now. No,
Who's give me five running backs better than Saquon?
Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah.
You got CMC. Yes.
Yeah.
James Cook.
What the
Right this year.
All right,
Right
all right.
now.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
this
go
season,
Ahead.
yeah,
That's
okay,
what I'm
yeah,
saying.
that's
The
fine.
thought of the thought of Saquon
Okay.
right
did.
now, you're just like, oh, it's Saquon.
Yeah.
We got to put him above. But his
No,
performance,
But you see the way he said that though made it seem a lot different.
I'm not
It's
biased
the
like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
way you
Bijan.
said that came. Was a little
Keep
different.
Bijan Robert, Jameer Gibbs.
All right,
Yeah.
all right, Jameer. Jameer looking
Bijan
good.
Pushing it.
Right?
I'll give you.
You
Huh?
pushing with
Jameer looking
Bijan.
good.
Nah, you said he's who?
Bijan.
What about
Over
A
Saquon?
Chain?
18. Oh, that's easy.
Now A chain is the closest thing to seeing for sure. Like that in that level in that tier. He on his way for
So
sure.
we're talking about carrying a team wise. That's what
No,
we're saying.
we're
Like
talking
just
about
carrying your team.
production.
No, it's
Me and Miles on the same
really
page.
Just
it's
talk about
really
production.
just
What is this based off? Like,
it's really
Yeah,
just
like, I'm-
versatility at the running back position. Like yes,
This season.
CMC. Well, it depends on what we're talking about. If we're talking about CMC compared to Saquon, that's just in general. But this season, it's probably just based off. It's got to just be based off production. I would assume. Like obviously, he's not top 5 productive running backs. So
He is 14th in the league when it comes to rushing yards. 14th.
okay, can we put the last year's Saquon with these people or no?
See, that's last year. That's what I'm saying. The consistency
Nah,
of being
nah,
a
that's-
top.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
I'm just saying because Philly had they was on a roll. It was a good pay. Like right now they're
All right.
really in some term. Right now,
But
they really
no,
in the
okay,
same team.
but Jonathan Taylor, as bad as the Colts were last year, what was his numbers like? You didn't know about it, but he still rushed for. I think Miles, wasn't that your breakout player? And the nigga had 1,400 yards, 1,500 yards already. Like he's still putting up numbers with the shitty ass team. Like you would expect that from a top 5 for a top back in the league. Saquon, we not seeing that right now. So
But Philly's not a shitty ass team. They just don't have no play calling. They have no scheme. They have nothing. They just
So
They run the same stuff they
Let
was
me
running
ask
last
this.
year.
you put Jonathan Taylor on the Eagles. Do you think the Eagles he's producing more? You put Christian McCaffrey on the Eagles. You feel like he's doing just like doing better than
hey,
Saquon's doing?
Christian McCaffrey was on the Eagles right now. Man, they'd be nasty. Threat out of the
As much-
backfield. And
as
we know
much-
Jalen don't like pushing the ball down the field as it is. So you give him a dude like CMC coming out of the backfield or motioning out of the backfield and always having a mismatch on a linebacker, they going stupid.
Jalen ain't gonna throw the ball though.
Yeah, he is because he's not throwing it 5 yards down the field. He right into the flat every time, or a little choice route out of the slot or the backfield. So that's his speed right there. They eat with CMC, bro.
Who y'all think is the most valuable player in the NFL right now? Like, it don't gotta be. It could be. I guess. Yeah. Who's y'all most valuable right now in the league?
I just made my argument.
CMC. It's up there.
Nah,
It's up.
hell nah.
Bro, over 100 yards every game.
You know, gotta go
Two
to the
touchdown
top.
games.
I'll put Jonathan Taylor over CMC. But
Okay, you got an argument. I'm just saying. In my personal opinion, CMC take that nigga out. We fighting for that first pick of the draft.
I'm gonna go JSN. think he's going crazy right now.
Will he be the first receiver to break 2,000 since Calvin or get close?
Where you at?
That's one.
I think he just hit over 1,000 and what we 8 games in, 9 games in.
Yeah,
So he
1,100.
still got a hand. He still got 11 more or what? 8 more to go. 7. And if he
Man,
stay
he
at this
already
pace,
he passed his yards from last year already. It's crazy.
Yeah.
crazy what I ain't gonna lie.
With
I
with
was
only with
I,
only 72 receptions. That's
Same as
crazy.
Sam.
boy take DK out
Sam
that
Darnold got to
equation.
be is Sam Darnold got to be
That's
like the most valuable but not valuable player in the league right now because bro, put him on any team, he is like definitely get jump starting your offense.
It's
you
just
just
that
give him
big
that
game
one
so far.
receiver. Just give him one receiver and he gonna make that shit work.
When the lights shine brightest, bro, I just think Sam is gonna be Sam at the end of the day. Like we seen it in the playoffs last year. I mean, we seen it first game of the year this year. I mean, against the Niners, where divisional opponent coming into your house, like take an early lead in the division and was kind of mid in that game. And then he's been coasting along through this year. He's been playing great. And then big divisional matchup against the Rams for first place in the division and 4 interceptions. Like I think I don't know if it's just a pressure thing, if he's not handling pressure well. I mean, you gotta think this is probably the first time he's been in this situation in his career. Like last year was just a jump start where he got that first taste of playoff experience. Now he's seen it again, and it's just like I don't think he's played in this many big games since SC in his NFL career, so he's just not used to that shit. And he gonna turn into Sam, the old Sam, when you need him the most, and that's why I just can't buy into him yet. You have to show me something.
It's, speaking of Sam, it's just crazy how that class of QB, Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, Josh Allen, Lamar, like how they are all relevant right now. Like it's tough to have one QB in the class be relevant. For them to have four, like man, first off, man, the Cardinals got to be sick to pick a QB in that first
With
round and not be one of them four, right? Josh
and then
Rosen.
Josh
follow
Rosen.
back the next year and then whiff again.
I mean, Kyler Murray, he's all right. He's
Whiff.
okay. They didn't
Yeah,
really miss. Like,
that's a miss.
was he the best QB in the
He's
class? I think
exciting.
so.
It's just if he was the best, it's still a miss, bro. Because who went right after him? Fucking Nick Bosa. If you ask him who they'd rather have right now. I mean, granted, Nick tore his ACL, but we've seen the dom. This is what I'm saying. Like needing a quarterback when you got some dogs in the draft, you need a Kyler and you miss out on Nick Bosa. Like,
I mean, Nick Bosa wasn't going to probably get on the playoff, though. So, I mean,
Right. You
shit.
can't pass up on
Yeah.
Kyler. A resume like Kyler, you can't pass that up. He had a
Right.
dope ass resume.
Nick Bosa damn near helped us his first year. I mean, granted, our team was stacked on defense, but
Right.
yeah, I
I think
mean,
Kyler
once
got
again,
in Arizona
hindsight
after this year.
2020, but it's is when you're in a position and there's like still like a QB like Kyler, like his deal is health, and sometimes he'll show up in big time games. Okay, cool, but he's still service. Let me not say serviceable. I think he's still worth being number one.
nah,
No.
I don't think so. Not top 20 maybe, not number one. I,
If you did a
Dude,
redraft, he's not going number one.
if they needed a QB, like the Cardinals had Josh Rosen, like they're not going to pick a non QB in that position. They
what
just
was
hope
that?
they will.
That was at the 2018 or 2019 draft.
2018,
I'm
I
just about
think.
to look that up.
You still think Nick Bosa's top five or top three or whatever you have him at? Two?
No, it's not even
He
2018 and 2019. He was right.
he's hurt, so I can't really. I feel like it's kind of
2019.
he was on the path. I still think he is. He's one of the best ends in football, but boy, so Kyler went first, and you had Nick Bosa and Quentin Williams right behind him, bro.
Daniel Jones,
He not going close, bro.
Dwayne Haskins, RIP. I'm just looking at the QBs.
Dwayne
Brian Burns
Haskins.
is in there. Dexter. Boy,
Shit,
what the
yeah,
fuck?
Dwayne Haskins right
Hold
there.
on, bro.
Drew
Nick
Lock.
Bosa, bro. The D ends or the defensive line in the draft is insane, bro. You had Nick Bosa, Quentin Williams, Ed Oliver. Rashawn Gary, Christian Wilkins, uh, Brian Burns, Dexter Lawrence, Jeffrey Simmons. Oh my God,
No, there was some
Mon-
deep.
Monte Montez Sweat,
There was some deep.
all in the first, and then
Elon.
the Patriots took N'Keal Harry
I was just looking at that. I'm like, bro,
Y'all
like
took
out
him
of
over
all this
AJ
talent,
Brown, right?
over
I'm
AJ,
looking. It's like we
Debo,
took him over a lot of niggas.
DK.
over Terry, Scary Terry,
Terry, shit.
N'Keal
David Montgomery
Harry,
went the third round.
Bill
Who the
Belichick
Raiders and Steelers got
masterclass,
that draft?
Devin
What was it?
Bush,
I think
2018.
it's Devin Bush.
2019,
Oh
and
yeah, Devin
then
2019.
Bush.
I don't see no Raiders pick.
They must have traded. Nah, Josh Jacobs,
Oh no, we got
Oh,
Terrell Edmonds.
and they got
Josh,
Jonathan
yeah,
Abram,
it's
right?
later in the round.
And we got Damon Arnett that year. We had 3 first rounders.
Boy.
Damon
We're naming
Oh
our
Arnett.
no!
net.
Wasn't it Cleveland
I
Farrell? It was Cleveland
think he's
Farrell,
in the
right?
UFL.
Oh, Cleveland
Cleveland was
Farrell.
y'all. Cleveland Farrell was the number
Why
four
they
pick.
X out the Raiders? What the?
That's what I'm saying.
The Raiders the only place.
I said y'all the no names now, bro.
Right.
We drafted
Hey, that
Terrell
is
Edmonds
crazy.
over
What the
Lamar.
hell?
The hell?
I think the Niners just signed Cleveland Farrell.
Yeah,
we signed him
got him
back.
back
Damn.
off the practice squad, I think. What you eating, cereal?
Getting our left.
Eat
We got some soup.
This is second
Niners
time
getting our
That's
around,
actually a good
leftovers.
draft class.
man. Y'all didn't took all of our leftovers. I swear y'all got Solomon Thomas, Crabtree, Navarro Bowman.
We didn't take. We took trash and made it into treasure. That's what we did, boy.
Mhm. That's what Derek Carr did to Crabtree's career.
I wish
Did he
Derek
have a
Carr
career
went
high that
for his
year?
own career.
Did he?
He had the best years of his career with the Raiders.
Let's see. Aaron could even
That was,
look for a Crabtree
was
no more, boy.
he was a bust.
Damn,
Come
my
on, that's kind
eyes.
of crazy.
that's crazy.
The,
Aaron
the way the way
died by
the way
Crabtree, bro. That's
the way this
wild.
the way the nigga held out and fucking I thought he was gonna be the one. I mean he better than Hayward Bay, so I'll give him that, but
You
that's
seen
not
him as
saying
the
a lot.
GOAT before he had the
Mhm.
snap, though. That's your fault.
Bro, he was the fuck nigga. You see his college tape, bro. That nigga was the GOAT. He damn near the best receiver in college football history. You can make the
That's
argument.
Hey, the fact one of Jamar Chase's game checks is $500,000.
It looks like Crabtree had his career high and on the
Right.
Niners. Mm.
And which is crazy that he only touched a rack once, but I mean we was a run heavy offense, but man, I expected more from that nigga. Not that we getting fucked tonight.
Oh, listen,
Oh,
What's going on?
Might be time to wrap it. Might be time to wrap this up.
We appreciate y'all tuning in once again. It's another Uncalled For podcast. Appreciate y'all. We're gonna have more stuff coming, and y'all tune in next Tuesday. We might have another episode this week, so stay tuned. Have your notifications on, share, subscribe, like.